What's up, J-Fusion fans? This is Philip and welcome back to another SO-DO toy review, and this time we are going to take a look at Desast from Kamen Rider Saber. Now, before we continue with this video, I would like to remind everyone that we are not sponsored, and this video is not intended for viewers under the age of 13, so please be advised, and let's move on with the video. So here it is. So this is how Desast looks like. Now, let me show you the packaging. So this is the box, or these are the boxes rather. So as you can see here, so these are the parts for okay, so this is the set A, which is the body. So yeah, you only have the main body here. There is a sticker for the sword, and if we look at the second box, so we do have the other parts here, right? So the head, the armor parts, and some spare hands, Desast's scarf that hangs from his back. And if you notice, the sword is in this set. Now usually when we look at Kamen Rider Saber SO-DO figures, the sword and the stickers for the sword are usually in the same box, but strangely this is what they did. So let's take a look at the other contents in the box. So these are the stickers. So I believe, yeah, so this is from the set 11. So yeah, this is the sticker for Desast sword and some other marking stickers for his body. So basically these stickers go on the arms, there are a couple on the legs, and then these right here are on his toes, and then the sword. Now we'll take a look at that in more detail later. So this one is from the other set. So you can see here we have stickers for his eyes. These two are for the shoulders, and if you notice here, there is actually the Storm Eagle Wonder Ride book. So you can also use that if you like. Probably I'd probably use this later when I do my photography. So you do have the seal, which is going onto this action base here, but again, for this video I've decided to keep it the way as is. So yeah, this is your standard SO-DO action base. Every rider has this. Okay, so let's take a look at Desast and what he does. Now let's take a look at the head. So yeah, very simple. I love how simple Desast is. So especially with the stickers, like if you remember my Cross Saber review, to be completely honest, for this size I was so stressed with it, but here with Desast, he's such a breeze. I love it. Not a lot of stickers. If you remember the sticker sheets that I've shown you, very simple. So his face, basically you just need the eyes and his mouth and his lower jaws, right? They're actually in one sticker. So the other stickers are here on the arms, on the inner side actually, both arms, and then these stickers on his thighs and then his toes. Now this one I kind of messed up, but that one's on me because I didn't align it perfectly. But you know, other than that, yeah, very simple. So the head is actually quite tight. The neck, for some reason there's a weird nub here. That's part of the mold. If you like, you can cut it off, sand it, so if you want a smoother head. So because of this one, he doesn't really actually look up. He is not capable of looking way up with this nub right here. So again, if you do want him to be able to look up for more dynamic poses perhaps, again, you have the option to sand this off, but yeah, I don't think Bandai should have done this in the first place, you know. I mean, it would have saved us effort. But it goes 360 without any problems because the collar isn't getting in the way. So we can see their shoulder armors here. So the arms can go 90 degrees, actually even higher, because it's quite how do you say, like, it's quite flexible, not really much getting in the way there. So the shoulder armor is going to hit the head, but even so, you get more than 90 degrees up when you're trying to raise it. Of course, they go around like so. So just like any other Kamen Rider Saber SO-DO figure, the arms can be taken out, and the hole is actually elongated for forwards and backwards movement of the arm itself. So we have the elbow right here. The upper arm joints also move, so just below the joints right there. And then the hands, of course, they are removable and they turn around on the joint like so, 360 degrees. And of course, the same goes for the other arm. Now, the waist, because Desast does not have a rider belt, or does he? Now, at least this figure, right? So you can move around 360, no problem, so nothing's gonna get in the way. The legs moving forward, a little bit to the back, but kind of at an angle because of his butt. So no problem moving the legs side to side. That's not exactly 90 degrees because of his thigh armor, but close enough. So the knees can actually bend for more than 90 degrees, and of course his feet are on the ball joint, so they can turn around and can turn sideways like that, again for more dynamic stances. And what we also have here at the back, so this is his scarf. Now the scarf, I'm actually going to remove it, so it's on a ball joint. You attach it right here on the back, and boom. So you can do many things with that. So you can actually turn it around like so if you wanted to make it look like that when you're posing him. Right. Okay, so for accessories, I've shown you earlier. Okay, I'm picking it up because the sticker sheet fell to the floor. So there's the sticker for Storm Eagle. So we have some hands right here. So these are the open hands, and we see the third hand. Again, this is the hand for the Storm Eagle Wonder Ride book. So if you prefer, if you want to use that, again, it's up to you. I will use it later for the photo shoot, but at least for this video, I'm gonna keep it there. Now the sword, okay, so I'm just gonna take it out, right? So this is Desast's sword. Now the molding of this sword actually is double-sided, so you can put the sticker on whichever side you like. It's still going to be the same. So yeah, that's typical Bandai, just to give us only one side with stickers, never the other. And what I noticed for most because a lot of the Saber or the Rider figures for this series, rather, so you only feature one side basically. That's why you don't have the other, but again, understandable, but you know, I have nothing to do about it. Now what I noticed is that the skull molding right here, I'm sorry guys, can't see it very well, it is like very much protruding. So what I noticed with Bandai, so when they made the sticker for Desast's sword, there is actually some sort of perforation for the skull. So when you press down the sticker, so the skull will push out the sticker, and it's going to leave somewhat of an open space. It will actually open up, and then you can wrap the sticker around the skull. So nice idea there. Although, I don't know, this is just me, but they could have done the other side as well, just so it doesn't look lonely. But it's okay in general. So yeah, Desast is very simple. So his design, his articulations are, I would say, quite good. Yeah, quite good. Except for the head because of this nub right here. But again, you have the option to cut it off, sand it. If you want, you can use those, plastic model techniques. Oh, yeah. There we go. Let me just put it on the hand. So, the reason why I got Desast is actually quite simple. I actually wanted to go for Legiel, but I've seen another toy review, and in that video, so Legiel's face is an entire sticker. So unlike Desast, who only has his eyes, both of them, and then the mouth, so those are the only sticker parts. So Legiel's face is entirely a sticker. Now, it is one sheet, or it is one piece of sticker, but because of the molding, like, you have, like, very detailed molds on the face, so the flat sticker, when you put it on, the face, when you put it on Legiel's face, it doesn't look smooth. You will notice the folds on the stickers. You will know it will crease, it will fold, it will make like mountains and valleys of stickers folded together, and I didn't like that. To be completely honest, Legiel is my favorite Megiddo, and I honestly think he is kind of underappreciated, considering that he was the first Megiddo to go out. So yeah, but you do notice that Desast has become very, very popular, and I think he could probably be more popular than Storius. I think this is just my observation, but I think Desast could have been the most popular Megiddo, especially during his role, in Kenzan's character development, so their interactions, and again, in his later appearances, right? So before Desast died, and he may not have been like the other Megiddo generals or Megiddo leaders, but Desast came to be his own personality. So again, Desast himself had his own character development, and I would say like he had his own redemption arc, which probably made him very, very popular, especially in his later appearances, I'd say. So that's why I chose, not really chose, because when I was deciding whether to buy Legiel or Desast, again, I've already seen the video about Desast, or no, about Legiel actually. So when the stickers, again, the face, I didn't like what Bandai did with Legiel's face, but I still thought of buying him either way, because Legiel, again, like I said earlier, he was actually my favorite Megiddo, but I also like Desast because of how he impacted the story, especially later on in the series. So yeah, for that, I'd say I'd give Desast a 4.5 out of 5. Near perfect, except for this snub at the back of the head. If it weren't for that one, I'd say Desast is perfect. I don't mind not having the stickers here, or having a sticker here for the sword, but what they did with the skull right here, you can see how the skull protrudes. I know it's not clearly seen on camera, but look at that. Look at that. See? It juts out. So that's actually a genius idea, to have the skull push out the sticker and then you just press it around to cover the mold. So yeah, nice idea there, nice touch. So if you want to see the gallery where I take photos of Desast and do some poses with him, so I'm going to leave it down in the description below. So hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. Thank you for watching, and as always, please do leave a like, comment, share this video, subscribe, and don't forget to hit that notification bell so you get the latest from J Fusion. This has been Philip, and I'll see you in the next video. Again, Desast Gallery down in the link. Bye. Don't forget to put your red ginger on your pork ramen.